What's up? Welcome back to this video. Today we're gonna go over some of my fears actually. I thought this could be a very interesting video, and I also think a lot of people can relate to this because it's like wait, maybe I should bring the mic a little bit over here. Yeah. I thought that maybe a lot of people could, relate to this. So yeah, let's just kick it off, guys. Okay, so number one is not actually a scary one. It's not a scary sort of fear, but this is something I think maybe 70% of people who's watching this video is gonna relate to. It is the fear of missing out, which means that if, let's say, one of your friends is like, let's say, traveling to his cabin and it's gonna be parties up there and a lot of friends is gonna come with, but then the other friend is gonna travel, let's say, to another country, and he asked if you want to come with him. It's just that I want to go with both of them. I want to travel with him but also want to go to his cabin, but it's like it's so hard. I have to make these decisions like all the time. Can you guys relate to this? You want to catch up with everything. That's also one of the reasons why I sleep so little. When I'm done at the end of the day by doing everything I gotta do, like filming, meetings, hanging out with friends and stuff, I come home, I go onto my computer like 12 o'clock, and then there's so many things I gotta go through as well. And then I check something on my computer, and that one thing leads to another, and then just not like that. I know what you were thinking. Okay, so the next thing, guys, it's not always, but sometimes I am scared of the dark. Okay, and let me explain you why. It's not always. It's only when it's like, let's say the other day, I brought you guys with me on a little adventure on Snapchat. For those of you guys who saw those snaps, you guys know what I'm talking about. So late at night, I decided to, go for a run at the mountain, and so I did. On my way up, it was pretty dark, but when I came to the top, it was completely dark. That made me scared of the dark, to be honest, because I started thinking, about things. What if, Slenderman comes? And the scary thing about that is that, Slenderman, you know who that is, right? The guy who invented Slenderman actually comes from Bergen and got his inspiration from this city. I had to run for half an hour straight to get down from that mountain again. You know that feeling when you're running and, like, let's say up the stairs and you feel like something is chasing you and like trying to grab you in the back or something? I had that feeling constant for 30 minutes, and that made me scared of the dark. It was so dark, I had to use my iPhone light, I could barely see in front of me. And I was also scared if I was like looking into the woods for a long time and then suddenly something would pop up, I know I sound like a little bitch right now, but it is scary. I'm honest with you guys, I'm honest, okay? Okay, and then there's the final one. This one is something I definitely feel like a lot of people can relate to. And it is the fear of being judged by others. Okay, so let me tell you this, guys. This problem was so much worse for me, let's say 2 years ago. Actually, I want to thank you guys a lot because of you and the good feedback and response you guys give to me all the time, even when I'm doing stupid things, and being weird and, just not being myself. You guys still think it's funny and you guys are there for me like a friend, like I'm there for you guys. And that has helped me, open myself a lot more and letting go, not being so tense in my shoulders all the time, and just being myself, because I know that when I come to you guys won't judge me. You guys are there like my best friends and like my family, So I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for being so supportive and always being there like my friend. A couple years ago, I had this problem. I could seriously come off like a super cocky and arrogant person just because I was afraid of talking like to a new person I met, I was so afraid of whatever I was saying, I would be judged. Okay, so let's just go way back, okay? Way back, okay. So when I was in, let's say, secondary school, I wasn't afraid of being judged at all. I was just being myself and a complete idiot, And everybody thought it was funny, and I thought it was funny. But when I got a little older, and I had a lot of like there started being like a little bit of bullying, or well, not a little bit, actually a lot of bullying on the internet, and also a little bit in like real life, which set me back a lot. To be honest, I was scared of being myself. Not gonna lie, I was actually scared of being myself. At one point, I was scared of being myself around my best friends. And the only thing I tried to do was, you know, to make people happy and be funny, but that wasn't good enough, you know. I felt like. So being myself was not good enough. And I think a lot of people today feels like that, you know? And it's so bad, it's so heartbreaking to hear like a so high number, you know, of people who can relate to this. I'm always trying to be reflective when I meet new people, and always try to not prejudge them, you know, when I meet them. Because I don't know who they are, you know, they could come off as a stupid person online, but then when you meet them, you know, it's a totally different story. So yeah. This guy's way more deep than what I thought it would be. That was some of my fears, okay? Comment down below if there is something you can relate to, and also if you got some tips for me and other people about, you know, the fear of missing out, the fear of being scared of the dark. It's not necessarily the dark, it's just scary things, you know? I start overthinking and processing my mind. That's the thing. The fear of missing out, the fear of being scared of the dark, and also the fear of being judged, which I think is a huge problem in today's society. Also, comment down below if you can cut hair, because I really need to cut my hair real soon. That'd be great. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Take care. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.